Hey everybody, Matthew Solomon here, and I was on my morning walk today and thinking about some of the things I've been seeing, messages I've been getting, from people about their lives being chaotic and, being frustrated and fed up, and, whether it's relationships or dating or kids or parents or finances or career stuff, and just a lot of this shit isn't working for me right now and I'm mad about it. So I'm here to tell you, you can do whatever you want. You get to do whatever you want. On a deeper level, you're already doing whatever you want. But let's not go there just yet. You get to do whatever you want. So if you're feeling frustrated, if the dating sucks, if the kids are assholes, if your parents are assholes, if you're not making the rent and you're frustrated and angry and fed up, good. Because it just means you can conceive of something better. You have an idea of what you want it to be like, and it's just not there yet. And so there's this gap between what you see, which is, what you see, what you desire, which is usually just, it's always a feeling, right? It's like, what would that perfect relationship, how would you feel? How would you feel with an endless supply of money flowing in your account? How would you feel getting to go to Tahiti and spend a week in one of those thatched huts that's over the water? You would feel fucking fantastic. I would imagine. I would feel fucking fantastic. I would be... There's no words. So there's that feeling, right? There's, the frustration, the anger. There's something comforting about that because we all know that really well. And for a long time, when I was in, jobs and stuff, it felt good to be all stressed out and busy and, just trying to make it through the day because it was exciting. But I don't want to live like that. I want to be sitting on a beach somewhere with, an amazing partner and my kids and creating all the cool shit we're going to do to make a difference in the world, to make a difference for you, to fulfill my artistic desires, to entertain, to wake up people. So how do you get from frustrated and angry to joy and bliss and elation? And it happens. It happens in my last group program, Love the Fuck Out of Yourself. Oh my God. Talk about going from day one, I don't have time to do this. I can't do this. Yeah, but this, and it'd be great to be happy, but blah, 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 to the last class, everybody's in tears, big smiles, because, one person took this amazing camping trip on her own and got out in nature and loved every minute of it. And another client, all she wanted to do was go to the water, go see the ocean, and she did that. And from that point on, her whole face changed. Another client took on I'm just gonna wake up and dance in the morning, and I don't care who's watching. And somebody was watching, and sometimes he would say shit and sometimes he wasn't, and she didn't care because she was dancing and having fun. And she still is, and she's taking a painting class now. So you get to go from, you can access that joy and that bliss. One of my clients, she grew up, she was born with one digit on her arm, so, doesn't have a hand. And has lived her whole life that way, and her life works, and she is a badass martial artist, and she rides bikes, and she went camping on her own, and she made it all work. And one day she goes to work, and one of the techie guys there is like, hey, I saw this mechanical hand with a 3D printer. I can make you one. Fuck. She gets to have a hand. That's the kind of thing, that's the kind of stuff that starts showing up when you start moving in the direction of what you want. You get to do what you want. You just have to choose it. That was her thing. Like, there was some coaching call months ago where at first she was like, look, I'm keeping everybody at a distance. I'm concerned about this. I'm upset about this. And, I have these money concerns. And at one point she's like, I kind of get to do whatever I want. And I was like, whoa, you get to do whatever you want. And that's been her mantra for 4 months. And it's amazing. So how do you get there? You choose. You make that your mantra. You start doing little things for yourself. If you have the anger and the frustration and the cynicism and the chaos showing up, you stop and you say, you know what, for 5 minutes, what's working in my life? I have a roof over my head. Even if you're barely making the rent, or you didn't make the rent, you have a roof over your head in that moment. You start with what's in that moment. In this moment, all there is now. I have a roof over my head. I have food in the fridge. My kids are happy. The lights are on. I got a phone that I can record videos on. My bed is really freaking comfortable. I have amazing neighbors. I have an amazing family. And you start really looking at what's the stuff that's working that makes you feel good. And from there, you get grateful for what you have. I am so grateful that checks show up in the mailbox. I am so grateful that I get to spend time with amazing friends. I am so grateful for my talent as a writer. I am so grateful for all the knowledge that I have, all the skill, all my spiritual practice. I am so grateful that I can breathe, that I'm, 3 minutes from the beach and I can go sit on the beach. And you get in that gratitude. And then you get clear on what is it that you want? What do you want to experience? I want to experience a movie deal. I want to experience finding the love of my life. I want to experience my kid, doing well in school. I want to experience, going out and having people that I smile at smile back. Whatever it is. And why do you want to experience that? How is that going to make you feel? And when you sit and you meditate, meditation is another thing. Sit and you meditate and you know what it is you want, and then you just listen and you breathe and you'll get the messages for what it is that you're going to do. That's how this whole coaching thing came about for me. I mean, I've coached people for years, but doing this with this intention, frankly, as a business, that was never on my radar. That was never anything I even considered. And about a year ago, I was sitting and meditating, and I was working on movie stuff, but I was sitting and meditating, and literally the thought I had was, I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit, and I have coached people successfully for years. There is no reason there's every reason to make myself available. And so I put myself out there. And I have one-on-one clients, and I have group programs that have gone, I did one just because I was fed up with with people and communication. And that, the people in that program were like, well, what's next? We want to, and I was like, well, what do you want? They're like, we want to love ourselves more. So we did love the fuck out of yourselves for 5 weeks. And then at the end of that, they're like, what's next? We want to keep going. I said, what do you want? Like, we want to do whatever the fuck we want to do. So boom, starting in 2 weeks, do whatever the fuck you want to do. And how would that be, to wake up every day knowing that you get to do what you want to do? What would that be like? What's the stuff you got to, you get to clear stuff out of the way. All the, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy, that's not going to work for me, I don't have time, on and on and on and on. Great. Take all that stuff, you put it in a ball, and you throw it the fuck out. And for 5 weeks, you get support from me. You get support from an amazing group of people who are just like off the charts making shit happen. You get the permission. I'm giving you permission to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And yes, there's like, well, what if I want to, don't even go there with the what ifs. You get to do whatever you want to do. You get to have the life you want. You get to feel happy, joy, blissful if you want to. And if you don't, that's fine too. But you know how the other side works, so why don't you, give this a shot? I know what it's like to feel frustrated and despair and panicked. Yeah, anxiety. I don't need that anymore. And at the times it shows up, it's like, okay, well, that's showing up now. So that just means I need to meditate if I want it to go away. Or go out and walk if I want it to go away. You get to say how your life goes. So, as always, you can reach me at coachwithmatthewsolomon.com. I am starting a group program February 28th. It's going to meet Wednesdays. It's a video conference call. You can do it from anywhere in the world. And if you can't make the call, you can watch the video replay. We got a Facebook group. It's going to be awesome. They're all awesome. coachwithmatthewsolomon.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. I love you all. Do something nice for yourself today because you can. Also, sorry, I thought I was done. Every day in March meditation, I am going to be doing a Facebook Live with a 5 to 10 minute meditation. For those of you like me who used to think meditation is hard or I don't have time or whatever. Yeah, join me in March. All right, thank you so much.